You're watching Football Daily, and this is our 11 of players you have to sign on FIFA 17's career mode. Goalkeeper, Alban Lafont. Looking for the next David De Gea? Then look no further than Toulouse stopper Alban Lafont. He starts off with a pretty decent 74 overall, but can reach up to 86 thanks to some great career mode potential. And he'll have plenty of time to get in there as he's just 17 years old. Last season for Toulouse, Lafont became the youngest player in Ligue 1 history and kept 8 clean sheets in 24 games to save his club from relegation. If he's half the player in FIFA, he'll be a monster in later years. Centre-back, Mauricio Lemos. Okay, so we're not picking any fullbacks, but hear us out because our 3 centre-backs are top quality. First up is 20-year-old Mauricio Lemos, who begins the game with 80 overall, but can go as high as 88. Better yet, he plays for La Liga Minos Las Palmas, so he'll be a bargain. He's already got 46 caps in the Uruguayan youth setup, so if you're looking for a knockoff version of Diego Godin, Lemos is your man. Centre-back, Niklas Süle. Next up in our defensive trio is rising German star Niklas Süle. Turning out for Bundesliga mid-table stalwarts Hoffenheim, Süle is just 20 years old and starts the game with an 81 rating. But with a bit of hard work, you can get Süle up to a pretty decent 87. That's the same as Mats Hummels or Leonardo Bonucci. He's already got a full international cap in real life and was almost signed by Chelsea and Liverpool in the summer, so this lad is definitely going places. Centre-back, Jairo Riedewald. Rounding out our backline is Ajax centre-half Riedewald, who starts off with a 76 overall. But the 19-year-old Eredivisie winner and Dutch international can work his way up to an 86 with a bit of hard graft, making him one of the best defenders in the game. In 2013, Riedewald became the club and league's youngest scoring debutant, but he hasn't scored since, so don't expect him to be much good attacking corners. Left wing, Jason Vargas. Currently on loan at Estudiantes in the Argentine Premier Division, Chilean Vargas is actually owned by Montreal Impact. Either way, he'll be cheap as chips. He might only start out with a 70 rating, but the forward's potential is incredible, topping out at an 86. That's the same level as Dimitri Payet, by the way. The 18-year-old is still very much at the start of his career, but already has one top-tier league title in Chile and almost made the national team for this year's Copa America. Central midfield, Vincenzo Koziello. We like packing out the middle of the park, and the first of our trio of centre mids is Vincent Koziello. The 20-year-old currently plies his trade for Nice in Ligue 1 and starts the game with a pretty mighty 79 overall, but his potential rating comes in at a sickening 87. Koziello has the potential to match fellow attacking mids such as James Rodriguez and David Silva, but he won't cost anywhere near as much when you start your FIFA 17 adventure. Central midfield, Victor Kovalenko. Not quite as good as Koziello when the game begins, with a rating of just 75, Kovalenko is still worth a punt in career mode. The 20-year-old Shakhtar Donetsk attacking mid is already a full international with Ukraine and went to Euro 2016 as well. In-game he can reach a potential rating of 87, meaning he can equal Ivan Rakitic with a bit of work. Central midfield, Matheus Pereira. This guy is just raw potential in both game and in real life, and it shows with Pereira's overall rating of just 70. But given the Brazilian teenager has only got 3 senior starts to his name, it's hardly a surprise. Just signed by Empoli from Corinthians, Pereira probably won't walk into your first team, but with 85 potential, he's worth persevering with. Right wing, Václav Cerný. An overall rating of just 69 makes Václav Cerný one of the weakest players in this 11 when you first set on career mode. The 18-year-old Ajax player has the second highest growth rating in the game though, meaning his potential rating is 86, just 1 point behind the likes of Arjen Robben. With less than 10 senior starts and no caps to his name, the Czech teenager shouldn't break the bank either. Striker, Kasper Dolberg. After Cerný, it's now time for the actual worst player in the team, with Kasper Dolberg, who begins the game at just a 68 overall. But like his Ajax teammate Cerný, striker Dolberg has bags of potential, enough to reach an 85 rating. That's a growth of 17. The Danish striker looks set to be a star for the future, having already bagged 2 goals in 3 league games for Ajax so far this season, and almost 1 in 2 for the Danish international youth team as well. Striker, Alberto Peñaranda. Completing our team is Watford striker Alberto Peñaranda, who is currently on loan at Udinese. The Venezuelan starts off with a respectable 76 overall, which is pretty generous for a forward who isn't exactly prolific in real life, with only 12 goals in 81 club appearances and 0 in 8 caps for his country. But FIFA isn't real life, guys, and Peñaranda can max out at 86, meaning he should be firing them in all the time in the game for a cheap price. So that was our 11 of players you should be signing on career mode, but who are you looking forward to playing with and why? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, why don't you click right here for loads more great content, or down there to subscribe, and as always guys, we'll catch you on the flip side.